balance the way of Don King?
You know, it's only in America. This is the greatest nation in the world, and change is about to come. And what we really want to do is, I want all my white fellow Americans, I want them to be able to, it's a very hard job we're asking them to vote for a black man. You just don't realize how difficult it is after centuries of being conditioned, brainwashed, propagandized, disillusioned as to about the stereotype image of black people, and that they are tainted and diseased, and that they are lazy, lethargic, can't rise to the occasion, they all lie, cheat, and steal, and that they're shiftless, worthless, and no account. And to be able to make a 360-degree turn to vote for one of them whom you have the least of respect for, and then make him the leader of the free world, it's a difficult thing, and I feel their pain. I empathize, sympathize, and commiserate with them. So I want you to understand that it's easier said than done. When everyone talks about being an American, and everyone talks about that everybody should stand up, you know, you look at the people and they find themselves in a quandary because they've been taught for 3 centuries, you know what I mean, everything the contrary. And so you got to feel the anguish and the pain that they're suffering. So I ask them to do one thing. Ask God to open their mind and their hearts. Then think about their 5-year-old baby. Then think about the baby's baby. Then think about the 5-year-old baby's baby's baby. And how will they be able to live in a multipolar and a multiracial world? What would be best for America? Think about your country. And to think about your country and what it means for jobs, the economy in crisis, to be able to deal with health care, to be able to deal with being free to go whatever religion you want, and you be able to do that. Then when you get ready to go into that voting booth, look up to God and ask Him to help you and guide you. Then just imagine that Obama is a white.
They may not be ready, but they're going to get him.
That's all. It's the only way they can do. You got to give them a way to get out, because it is difficult. People don't realize how difficult it is after you've been indoctrinated into racism and racist thought. It ain't about whether they wouldn't want to change their minds or what they wouldn't think of doing. It's about the feeling of human nature, attitudinal. It is not about something that you would do. When you have a war, you can say we made a peace treaty. The peace treaty means you stop using the weapons, you stop using the guns, you stop using the napalm, and you stop using the atomic bombs and things. But you don't stop the attitudes of those who were was adversarial and what they were committed to do and fighting for what they believed in. So it takes time to change that, and it takes effort, and it takes love and understanding. So I understand my white brother when it's very difficult. It just really, no matter how hard he would try, his hand will not move. So he has to use his imagination, and when he go in the booth with God's blessing, use that imagination and say, Obama is a white man. And then he can vote and get him in. He can be a black man again the next day. But he must think that he's a white man that day.
The greatest ever lived, Don King. Don, you got to go to Philly. Also, you got to go.
All right, thank you. Just remember, the man without imagination, he stands on the earth. He has no wings. He cannot fly.
Don King.